Hey guys, if y'all are wondering what $1.3 million gets you in Covington, come check this one out. We're over at 805 Creation Point Avenue in the beautiful Terra Bella Village. We're talking about over 3,700 square feet of living area, 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2 half baths, plus a loft. And I'm going to show you this too, 563 square feet of future bonus space that just needs to be created. Come check it out. We are tucked away over here on the backside of Terra Bella Village. I mean, guys, brand new construction, beautiful, beautiful home. If you're curious where Terra Bella Village is, it's off of Highway 1085 in Covington, otherwise known as Bootlegger Road. Pretty much close to everything that you would need in Covington and the surrounding areas. Quick trip to Mandeville. Easy to get on the interstate to head down to New Orleans if you needed to. But we're going to go inside on this thing. Look at this beautiful slate tile here on this massive front patio. Beautiful painted brick, 8-foot doors all throughout. Love a gas lantern. Two-car garage. Just to give you an idea of the rest of what you're seeing out here. You hear that? Nothing. Very peaceful back here. As we enter into this foyer area, the first thing we see is some beautiful designer wallpaper. Even got a great texture to it. I know people are weird about touching walls and everything, but as you can tell, this brand new construction home is staged right now. Give a little plug to V Homes and Interiors. Did just an absolutely incredible job. As we pull into the living room area, gorgeous chandelier. I mean, who wouldn't want to look out there? This is a premium lake lot as well too. Nobody is directly behind you. It's water. Also, you'll see this flooring right here. This is white oak engineered wood floors. And this is throughout. All right, open concept going into the kitchen. We got quartzite countertops. And look, if you see that these ceilings are very large, these are 11-foot ceilings. And all these doors in here throughout that I'm going to show you, they're going to be 8-foot doors. All right, there's like a bunch of cool things that I want to point out about this place in this kitchen, all right? One of the things that I like to point out, look at these. Super low profile outlets all throughout. All right, that's one of the cool things I want to point out here. Obviously, Monogram appliances. I mean, this is one of my favorite brands of all time when it comes to appliances. All right, I want to zoom out a little bit. Massive hood up there. Gold finishes. I mean, they look amazing. All right, so you see this right here, and then you see another one on the other side. This is cool. Some of y'all may not like this, but this is cool. This is the freezer on this side. Dude, I think that's so cool. Monogram, of course, and then obviously it's got the same cover, match the rest of the cabinet space. And then obviously the fridge on this side. I mean, I don't know about you, I love having the fridge and freezer look uniform with the rest of the cabinets. And then when we go over to the island, it's got more of just a wood look to it. Obviously, that's amazing. That just screams luxury to me when it's got a little jingle like that. So, Love a good monogram dishwasher that's also got the cover on it. But this wood look really, really goes well, honestly. I don't know what you would call that design on here. I'm a little behind on what things are called, but I think it's pretty sweet. And so we'll swing around this side. Got some cabinet space on this side, tucked away behind these bar stools. But I mean, this kitchen is just crazy. And before I go into the dining room, I want to duck off into the side here to see this butler's pantry. All right, so if you didn't have enough space in your fridge right here, you get your wine fridge like directly here. Okay, another monogram. Honestly, I mean, this is just, oh, man. Wet bar sink over here. And I just love I would say this is like a dark teal. I don't know, my wife might get mad at me for saying that wrong, but got more space for a wine rack over here. And then got your microwave tucked away. And then, you know, if you needed a second oven, we're over here. So touchscreen, all this monogram stuff, it's just super nice. All right. All these cabinets are going all the way to the ceiling. Did I forget to put the light on here? Oh, there we go. That's better. But this is incredible. All right. This is incredible. So all the appliances and stuff like that you just don't want taking up the space in this gorgeous kitchen, we're going to move it off here into the butler's pantry or tuck it away. So this is pretty cool. Honestly, like if I was living here, I'd find a way to put some type of maybe a barn door right here or something to be able to kind of just keep this out of view. Obviously, you got to watch out for the electrical right here, but there could be a way that you can put this off to the side because this is what I would potentially use as like a pantry. So, but moving on, we're going to go to the dining room area, which, I mean, you have an exit right here to go out into the back patio, which we're going to go do that soon. And then also, I mean, I don't know if I would ever use that door when you have these amazing doors right here, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. So look, we're going to go back here to the dining area. I mean, that's honestly incredible looking. It almost looks like kind of like a quartz type of fixture. So that's pretty neat. Obviously overlooking the backyard area, the pond. Who wouldn't want to eat your meals back here? So we're going to come back to this. We're going to see this part a little bit later. But I mean, this is incredible. I mean, a lot of times you see maybe just like a double doors right here or something like that, but they chose to go all the way. So these doors go out. Like that one goes that way and this one goes this way. If I had two hands, it'd be easier to show you. But so that's pretty incredible. So we're going to stay on the first floor right here. Got a little bit of a split plan over here. Mudroom area, which is pretty cool. Similar or same color and design as you saw on the island. I mean, this is sweet. You have the same quartzite on, essentially the seat of the mudroom area. And then, so I already got it wired for an alarm system. And then this is just a massive 2-car garage. So tall ceilings, plenty of space for my golf guys to be able to put your new simulator in here. It's got the big lip up for you to be able to put any type of, fridge, deep freezers, all kinds of stuff to get it up there so you can still, if you do plan on fitting vehicles in here, you got plenty of space in here for that, plenty of space for a boat if you want to tuck it off here. But honestly, I mean, you would never want for space in here. So, all right, moving on. We're going to jump into the primary suite first because this laundry room wraps around from the closet. So I want to go in here first. This primary suite is incredible. Got your little area over here, seating area. I mean, but look at these windows. Who would get tired of looking out of these windows? Yes, I know you could put blinds up or drapes or whatever like that or shades, but I mean, come on, I'd definitely put them. I'd definitely put the fancy remote control ones where whenever you want to get some of this beautiful light in here, beautiful views, we want that. So very nice chandelier, almost got like a gold and clear kind of feel to it. So really nice. I already got the. Oh, let me get this camera right. There we go. All right, so I already got everything hooked up on the side. So all you need to do is mount your TV up here. I don't know. I know some of y'all are weird about having TVs in your bedroom, but I mean, let me get this straight. All right, as we walk in, let's just walk in beautifully here. I mean, look at this. Incredible soaker tub in here. And look, this design has kind of followed us all around this house so far. Like I said, unsure of what it's called. Hopefully you guys can help me out with that. But I mean, this is an incredible touch throughout so far. So massive his and hers vanities. Oh, here we go. Having some gimbal. The gimbal's got a mind of its own today. Got our own water closet over here. All right. Don't need to show you. Y'all know what a toilet looks like. Really loving the shower in here. Got multiple different areas. All right, so we got a waterfall shower, or a faucet, I should say, or a shower head from the ceiling. Got this one. Got the wand on the side too. You know, this tile is just incredible. More like a marble touch, and this is all the way to the ceiling, completely surrounding that window as well too. We got a good what is this, six hexagonal design? Yeah, 6 sides, hexagonal tile, just done beautifully. So, and obviously walking into some beautiful built-ins. I'm telling you, this the gold hardware goes so well with this color of the countertops, the cabinets, and this floor. So everything was just done so tastefully. You know, I love the way these built-ins are done nowadays in some of these houses. And look, all these like window right here, window right here. I mean, honestly, like I have the lights on in here, but you really don't even need these lights on because you got so much natural light. You know, here it's 10 o'clock in the morning right now while I'm filming this. So we're getting a lot of good natural light. And so look, obviously people are wanting to put a lot of built-ins in their closets nowadays so they can have, you know, so they don't have to have a chest of drawers or any type of things of like that, so they can try to keep their bedrooms pretty much as minimalist as possible. Aesthetically, that's really kind of what we're seeing on these higher end new builds like this. So obviously spaces, put all your folding clothes, obviously in the quote unquote dresser right here. And then, you know, when you see these tilted ones, those are more for, obviously for shoes. So very, very nice. Plenty of space for everything. All right, then we're going to go into the laundry room right here, which this is incredible. I don't know if this is, yeah, I mean, this subway tile backsplash is all the way down to the molding, which that's an incredible touch when you think about it. You know, you're never really going to see this because your laundry is going to be right here. But obviously, that was just a step above and beyond that this builder really took. So, I mean, this is truly top notch. So, got a folding station right here. I mean, just so much cabinet space, even behind the door right here. Just a ton more, you know? Like, this is like I said in my last video, this is like chef's kiss. You know, obviously you got a sink in here too. So I mean, this is incredible. And then we're back in the hallway where primary's that way, and then obviously going back into the mud room here. So could do quick run through here, and we're gonna go into the first half bathroom of this house. And so we're getting back into, this is some more of the designer wall coverings in here. This is such a good change of scenery off of a lot of the lighter colors to just hop into this half bathroom just off of the kitchen and the living room. And look, this is one of those fancy, like, anti-fog mirrors with the basically the ring light around it. It's a excellent lighting in here. Don't mind me. So then we're gonna go up the stairs in a second, but we're not there yet. So, all right, stepping into one of the first bedrooms off of here. I mean, look, one thing that has been incredibly consistent in this house so far is the expansive windows. They just have an incredible luxury feel to them. Obviously, with the black trim compared, that's contrasting perfectly with all this lighter color in here. So this is, and then we got a Jack and Jill style bathroom with, looks like, no, yeah, very nice. Okay, let's check out this closet real quick too. And this door is pretty massive. Built-ins directly into this closet right here that are going to go all the way to the ends. So that's a really nice touch. I'm excited about going into this bathroom. Really, really big fan of this marble tile. So loving the dark wood on the vanity here. Goes really well with the gold finishes around here. I mean, this is incredible. I have no notes. This is incredible. Just, I mean, the size of that tub is massive. All right, going into what I would consider, a bedroom, but the way they have this one set up, kind of more in the front of the house. You got the front patio directly outside this window right here. I think this would just make really an incredible office when you think about it. The darker wall colors with the woodwork, and then you see you got your closet in here, which obviously still makes it a bedroom, even though having a window, it makes it a bedroom too. And then here we have our tucked away, what I call the Harry Potter room. So you can't, let's see, get some lights on here. Harry Potter room, have all your setup for your internet, everything, modem and router and stuff like that. But under the stairs, great space, tucked away for some storage, all those Christmas decorations that you only touch one time a year. So look, that's the first floor. So we're gonna head up to the second floor. Really beautiful stairs, again with these windows up here as we get up to the landing to kind of change directions. We're going up here, we can have our first view of the loft. So we're going to talk about that in a second, but we got to get there first. Pretty sizable loft, cool space for a game room for your kids. Already got the space, already got that receptacle on the wall to mount your TV up there, but just walls of windows. So we'll dive into this first bedroom here. Again, kind of a beautiful view of the street. This is a massive walk-in closet in here, full of built-ins. I mean, isn't this so much better than just having rods hung up here? So much better. All right. Next, we have full bathroom up here. Similar to the one downstairs, obviously went with a lighter colored tile stone in here, but I really think it looks good because kind of the vibe up here is all very white and neutral, as you can tell from the vanity as well too. Then we got the other bedroom that's up here too. So we're looking at two bedrooms, one full bath, this loft, and then I'm going to talk about this bonus space right here too. Still, every closet, some built-ins. You know, this one's got a couple more rods, but in the middle, obviously, these built-ins for folding clothes is really nice. Allows you to just utilize as much space in the room as possible without having to have any extra. So look, future bonus space in here. Got a heavy door going into the attic. All right. So they already kind of got this framed out how it needs to be. All it really takes, and this is about 563 square feet extra. And I want to say we're kind of right over the living room right now, because as we're overlooking the backyard area, this is pretty incredible. Forgive the grass. Finally got some rain yesterday, but honestly, it's been drought-like conditions here in South Louisiana. The last couple weeks, honestly, what's that thing? The El Nino is kind of hanging around and wreaking some havoc on all of our stuff. So the grass has been hard to grow. But I mean, very tall ceilings in here. Honestly, this would be a great space for a media room, or if you like to play music or something like that. You got everything here. The sky is the limit on being able to do what you want in this room. If you didn't want to put your golf simulator in the garage, this would be a good spot for it too. But honestly, my thinking of this would be, golf simulator room, theater room, music room if you like to play music, and then obviously being so close, you have the bathroom right here as well, obviously, so that's something that you don't have to worry about adding in here. So this, to me, honestly, is really, really sweet, because you can buy this beautiful home and then kind of come in here and say, okay, I want to do what I want to do in here. So this is really cool. I would probably make this a door right here to just utilize that as all your attic space. I mean, look at that. That is all fully floored, so having a fully walk-in attic is really, really a nice touch. And honestly, it's been super hot here lately. It's probably over 90 degrees outside, and it really doesn't even feel that bad in here. So that's a really nice touch. But I mean, if you have a lot of stuff that you need to store, you have a ton of space over here for it. And if you never really do anything in this space, you have all of it here, But me personally, and then you probably do like a closet storage, kind of like, hey, this is a room we tuck all this stuff in when people come over type thing. So, but then obviously, look, you still got window right here, big window right here, getting a ton of natural light in here. So this is really, really a sweet space. So, look, we're going to go downstairs now, and we're going to go check out the area that I've been kind of waiting for, is the back patio or back deck. Honestly, sometimes my favorite spot in a house. So I don't know. This is unlocked. Let's see. Haha. Look at this. Got beautiful Blaze outdoor equipment for the. Honestly, this is probably some of the best stuff that you can get. Y'all can argue with me in the comments if you want, but I believe Blaze outdoor kitchen equipment is the absolute best stuff that you can get. Literally, what more do you need? You got a sink right here, you got a fridge right here, and then you obviously got your brand new cooktop. Let's check this out. You got a awesome hood up here too. I mean, my goodness, that's incredible. 4 burners. This is just really incredible. Loving the shade. You still got a lot of windows right here. Got a beautiful TV up here, and then look. Oh. Whoa. So we got in between this concrete, we got it broken up a little bit by some AstroTurf. That's really a nice touch. My last video kind of talked about that too. We've been seeing a lot of like the lifespan of this type of turf is really around like 20 years or so. So get a nice touch of it. Look, you got gutters already up on this house already that are going underground, going through the landscaping to get it away from the house. We got a sprinkler system already put in that's all the way around. And look, you got the primary bedroom right here, which is really sweet. But look at this. I don't even know if this is unlocked, but I think it is. A beautiful, beautiful, let me put these lights on in here. Half bath on the outside. It's beautifully air conditioned. I mean, this is a great touch. So just, I'm talking about fully just right off of this patio. So I mean, you don't have to go far. Obviously, you can go back inside if you wanted to, cross the living room all the way through there to a half bath, or you could just say, hey, I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick right here. And so got a ton of really nice accent lighting along here. Obviously, it's during the daytime, so it's hard to really kind of see how nice that looks. We're gonna get a good look at the back of the house, but to give you an idea, this is what your view is gonna be back here. You know, if you got a dog, obviously put your fence up, you know, but just gutters. Looks like all the way around already, you know. Not enough builders do that, you know. I think one of the first things a lot of people need to do is put gutters in on a house when they buy, because obviously you want that water to go away from the home. You see too many times that people don't put gutters in, and sure enough, it ends up causing foundation problems sooner than later, just because the water hasn't just stays close. Didn't even notice this fan up here. That's awesome. So got outlets over here. I don't even know what you put over here, but I mean, this space is plenty for you to put some outdoor furniture here to relax and still be able to walk around it and get to the grill. So this has been an incredible, incredible tour. So we're almost finished. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Look, this is what you would get for just under $1.3 million over here in Terra Bella Village. I'm going to talk a little bit about what some of the other aspects of this neighborhood really have, some of the other amenities that you can have. One of the cool things about Terra Bella is it's off of a pretty busy highway, but they have a commercial buffer that where yours truly, my office is. So this house is 3 minutes from my office, which is really cool. But we have a restaurant called the Rusty Pelican that's right there. We have a coffee shop called The Reminding, which is right here. We have a law firm, architects, mortgage lenders, a med spa, financial advisors. So there's a lot of places here that are already, you know, within a golf cart drive away, which you'll see a lot of the homeowners here in this neighborhood have. They travel, you know, it's normal to see golf carts parked in parking spaces in front of a lot of the businesses and that commercial buffer up at the front. But no, so this is what you would see normally for a new construction build in Terra Bella Village. They are still building in this neighborhood, so they're still developing it, but this neighborhood's been around for quite a while now. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this type of content, please hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. I'm really going to be trying to bring you guys some amazing content from house tours, lifestyle videos, things of that nature. If you are interested in moving to the Northshore area, which is north of New Orleans, Louisiana, please just hit me up. All my contact info is going to be in the description here. And then obviously when you go to view my channel as well too, to see some of the other videos that I've done, all my contact info will be in there too. So really enjoyed showing you guys this beautiful, beautiful home. And yeah, Have a wonderful day. Peace.